For all my friends from different countries who have gathered here for this award, let's hear a round of applause for yourself. A huge round of an energetic round of applause for yourself. So once again, a very good evening and a warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Anurima, and I heartily welcome all of you to the third edition of Emerging Asia Insurance Awards 2021. Initiated by the Indian Chamber of Commerce along with Insurance Institute of India, Life Insurance Council of India, General Insurance Council, National Insurance Academy and PwC as process reviewer. In a world that is hit by the havoc of a pandemic for the last 2 years, in a world where the insurgency of technology in every sector has discorded the basic rhythm of the industry, we can very well say that the insurance industry stands strong. And how do they do that? It stands strong by integrating technology, taking policy measures, as well as doing post-pandemic management. In short, the insurance industry is evolving with the changing world situation and thus ensuring that every aspect of our lives for a better tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, this award intends to acknowledge, honor, and recognize the efforts made by emerging Asian companies all the way from Bhutan, Myanmar, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, and India. We feel extremely honored and delighted by your gracious presence for the insurance sector. So ladies and gentlemen, now it's time that we gladly move on to the award segment. Whereas when we were kids and we were introduced to awards and prizes, it used to be a very unnerving thing. Oh my God, I have to go on the stage and get an award. But today, here, we do feel like a family. You may have participated from different parts of the world and come right here in India. But trust me, the city right now you are in is known for its warmth, its love, and togetherness. So, once again, I welcome you and I want you to have this roaring applause as I welcome on stage our jury. Please welcome on stage Mr. Amit Roy. Mr. Amit Roy is the Managing Director, Insurance and Allied Business, PwC, India. I would heartily welcome, sir, and I would also request all of you to give a round of applause as I welcome him on stage. And here is the right person to give you the introduction to the third Emerging Asia Insurance Conclave and Awards.
Thank you so much. Delighted to be here. Can we have the PowerPoint presentation? Once again, very good evening to all of you. Thanks, Arunima, for inviting me over here. This is one award ceremony that we really look forward to as PwC, because in between the two organizations, Indian Chamber of Commerce and PwC, we try finding out reasons to encourage people to do some right things for the larger industry. The objective is again to keep the excitement on, but this award is actually validated with lot of data, fact, external. You all have sent your nomination formats, which gets matched with that. And next about 10 minutes or so, I'll try and tell you what is the logic like when we validate that as PwC. So keep the interest moving on. These are the award categories, and I don't want to get into the details of the award categories. glittering awards are there for all of you to receive. But what I wanted to tell you is that you might find in some of the countries, you will find that specifically calling out India, you'll find that there could be a second runner-up and a first runner-up other than the winner, precisely because of the fact that the number of nominees and the availability of people giving a lot of data and the external sources were large. Finishing was very, very close to each other, so we had to judge like that. In some of the other countries, we could not do that because the eligible population was limited. So what the jury as a team decided is that they must give some award to the people who are nearly eligible. So there you will see achievement awards, and participation is actually appreciated. And we encourage more and more people to do the right things to get into that kind of a category. You'll also see that when Arunima calls, probably she'll be talking about ICC Jury Award. ICC Jury Award is something where you may not have quantitative results in terms of number. So objective details are not there, but subjectively, jury as a team decided that these are the companies which basis the experience that they create in the market for the customers, stakeholders, and the industry as a whole, they must get a recognition. So these are the some of the important things that I wanted to tell you. Next, I'd like to tell you some of the details, how we calculate the award. And this is possible because of the fact that if you look at the jury member name, they are the who's who of the industry. Each of them in their combined strength would have seen PwC plus maybe 250 years of industry experience, and they see the numbers from different lenses. They apply their own understanding of the business senses. They ensure that whatever that they are doing is based for the perspective of taking the industry to the next orbit. And how they do that, coming to that, let's take an example of Best Life Insurance Award. Now, Best Life Insurance Award is not only on one parameter. As you see that multiple parameters are there to analyze how each of them are impacting. And what also jury decides is not a mix of even distribution of marks. So how much of weightage for each of these is again decided by the jury. I'm not getting into the details because I know that a glittering evening is waiting for you. But I would like to show you some of the other things also. Look at the Best General Insurance Award. The categories remain the same, but the parameters are actually increasing because the nature of the business is a little different, and that's why you see that something very interesting is there for all the categories now this year, which is investment in trading, because jury team as a whole felt that this is one of the key area where the industry has to invest a lot. I'm not getting into the details of each of them, but I wanted to show you because like we always say every year, the motto of this award is to create transparency in the entire process. The motto of the award is to ensure that all correct behaviors get rewarded correctly. And PwC validates the entire process. PwC will calculate all the details, not just from all the data that the companies provide, but we do visit external sources, we do visit public disclosure, we do check all other relevant information, including the annual reports, to ensure that whatever is getting decided is absolutely objective. Some of the other categories are like this. I'm going a little fast just to make it, the evening airtime should be more. What I also wanted to tell you is that you will see some of the new categories like this one. Specifically, I think year before last, jury members decided that this is one category that needs to be instituted, and we are very happy to see that the number of nominees and the closeness in terms of how they have been competing with each other shows that there has been year-wise plans on that. So diversity is getting promoted even in this award. So I think that deserves a round of claps for the jury, because this is really something which industry as a whole we would like to see, right? I think women should definitely clap for it. I think the other category that I wanted to focus is reinsurance. And reinsurance as a category, I think very few organizations I have seen awarding reinsurance award to the industry. And actually, kudos to Indian Chamber of Commerce and kudos to the jury members. They instituted this award. And it's not easy to decide, because reinsurance parameters are very difficult to get. Reinsurance parameters, the details are not there on the public disclosures always. So extensive research have been done to see how they can be rewarded. The only, the only wish that we have is that from other countries also, if we see more and more reinsurers actually applying for it. But I'm sure that going by the trend that we see, next year we'll see many more nominees in this section. Now with those few words, I will like to actually come to something which is again the focus of the year. In the morning we heard about sachet product. In the morning we heard about digital transformation, and something which is driving that in a big way is micro insurance. We spoke about microfinance in the morning, and we want these category to be instituted and focused in a deep way, and which is why if you see the parameters which we have gone through is really complex, but we are really happy to see that some of the companies stand out on that. So micro insurance again is a category which, to the best of my knowledge, in very few forums people get appreciated for that. Now what is the approach and methodology that PwC has followed? This is on the screen for all of you, but in a nutshell, like I told you, we have tried our best with the help and guidance of the jury member to ensure that whatever we do are absolutely transparent, is something which should be appreciated, is something which should push people to do the right things for the industry. With those few words, thank you very much. PwC is delighted to be a part of this process, and wish you a great evening ahead. Thank you. Over to you, Arunima.
Thank you so much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, now I would like to call upon stage Mr. Mamoon Rashid, PwC Managing Director, Country Clients and Market Leads, Bangladesh. Please welcome him with a round of applause as he enlightens us on making giant leaps ahead capacity building initiatives in Bangladesh.
Thank you so much, Arunima, first and foremost. And of course, without much ado, after I'm the next speaker to my good friend Amit Roy. So it is deemed that he has mentioned about all the mentionables that were supposed to be put up here. So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of PwC Bangladesh, I would like to thank the Indian Chamber of Commerce for inviting me to speak at this August gathering on the important topic of how we can make giant leaps ahead in the insurance sector of Bangladesh. I was particularly very happy this late afternoon where I started to attend from that yes, there is a large representation from Bangladesh. I'm extremely happy to have my friends from Dhaka here, from the insurance industry in particular. And I was more enlightened from the process and the courses of the panel discussion where people from our good friends from Nepal, Sri Lanka especially, Bhutan, and especially again Myanmar, they spoke about how emerging Asia is coming over, making best use of the digital kind of disruption or disruption in the digital industry, as well as how do you go back to the new normal or the next normal clients in the clientele of the insurance sector. And I was personally enlightened by some of the insurance stalwarts of India who had the kind of privilege to set up or work with LICs being set up in Bangladesh also. So that was a kind of a bonus learning for me. Some of the very senior founding personalities of Indian insurance industry, especially life insurance industry, they had good visibility about Bangladesh insurance industry also and how it should have come up through the process, like the country made so much of progress in last few years or so. The insurance sector plays a critical role. Nonetheless, we all have resolved almost in supporting resilience in societies and are unique in their capacity to absorb conditions that often push people into hardship. It is a sector we should make concerted efforts to propel forward, despite, as I mentioned, and many of my friends from Bangladesh would be knowing, 50 years of Bangladesh's independence, our insurance sector has not seen the kind of growth that the country itself has witnessed, and many other sectors in the economy might have witnessed. Many factors have contributed to this stunted growth, and it is to our best interest to work together to bring about a change. We are already working closely with Indian Insurance Association and Indian Insurance Institute, where our friend Deepak spoke so well, and his issues put up was so close to my heart even, and very close to the hearts of our South Asia Financial Service Head, Mr. Joydeep K. Roy, who himself comes from life insurance background, and also the PwC's Global Health Insurance Lead for the globe. So I thank you all again for shedding light on this topic of how we can make robust changes to help the Bangladesh insurance sector take giant leaps forward. According to a recent Sigma report by Swiss Re Institute, insurance penetration in Bangladesh in GDP percentage declined to 0.40 in 2020 from 0.49% a year ago. In Bangladesh, the total insurance premium in 2020 fell by 3.1% in normal terms, and when it comes to inflation-adjusted change, it was 8.2% lower than the preceding year. In 2020, the total life insurance premium was Taka 11,300 crore, a 3.1% lower than 2019. Bangladesh is now the 66th largest economy in terms of total insurance premium volume in 2020, whereas Bangladesh as a country, as a promising economy, is much higher in the index of among the global nations. Both life and non-life insurance premiums were lower in 2020 than, as I have mentioned, in 2019. There are 81 insurance companies now operating in Bangladesh, among which 46 are general and the remaining 35 are life insurance companies. In general insurance sector, Green Delta, there are good representation. At least I had iftar with many of their representatives, so I know for sure is the market leader with 11.20% market share, followed by Reliance Insurance and Pioneer Insurance. For life insurance, again, as you might be knowing, MetLife is the market leader with around 29% market share. There are 4 major factors holding back our insurance sector, and many must have been discussed already in the morning sessions. But again, without being repetitive, I want to just highlight on 4 areas. The regulatory regime, where PwC is working very closely with insurance regulators supported by the World Bank to reform this insurance sector, to redefine some of the future imperatives for the insurance sector in Bangladesh. The higher number of insurance companies in the country than possibly required has resulted in unhealthy competition and mostly resulted in the past and many malpractices, weak regulatory framework and insufficient human capital to monitor several insurance companies. insufficient regulations, policies, where we are reviewing now under the leadership of Mr. Joydeep K. Roy, along with our insurance lead, Mr. Amit Roy, policies and guidelines from the regulators, and no visible, of course, awareness building program, where we are, of course, working with Insurance Institute of India and the India Insurance Association. People, the main focus, redefining the future while we are getting together to make best use of technology, to redefine the definition of surge in the insurance sector in the next normal, not the new normal only. The low awareness among people of the benefits of insurance remains a key problem of this sector. Lack of skilled resources, of course, though Mr. Chaudhary was mentioning that this is being seen nowadays in India also after the COVID-19 pandemic, who has proper knowledge on insurance products and developing customized, more importantly, developing customized products. Insurance industry has failed to attract right kind of talents like their twin brother or sister, the banking industry. Product and process, very important in the dynamic and shifting world of AI and all this intelligence world and next gen intelligence world, data and analytics world. What my right arm is doing, left arm is not aware of it. So absence of diversified products based on regular market surveys to offer right kind of products, lack of efficient and trusted distribution channels. Now, as you might be aware that we are working, PwC is working very closely with the financial institutions and the markets department of the division of the Ministry of Finance along with Bangladesh Bank to launch bank assurance in the local market. Insufficient use of technology, what has been much talked about in the late afternoon session under the moderation and chairmanship of Mr. Chaudhary, digital platform for policy issuance, distribution, and of course settlements. Absence of good governance in the operation of the companies, manual processing, delay in claim settlement, what our friend Deepak has rightly mentioned. Poor client services are keeping customers away from taking new policies and encourage others. That is why we get to see so much of less penetration in the Bangladesh insurance industry. And last but not the least, technology. According to a PwC global study, PwC's COVID-19 Consumer Insurance and Retirement Pulse Survey, June 2020, base of 657. 41% of respondents say they are likely or more likely to switch providers due to a lack of digital capabilities. The absence of appropriate technology in the insurance sector has resulted to distance between insurance companies and their clients. What also mentioned by our friend from Sri Lanka, he is a good friend. We reinvented ourselves in this forum again. So we got reconnected here, and thanks to my friend Joydeep also. So Jude has rightly mentioned that how Sri Lanka is emerging, making best use of the technology vehicles and technology tools. Technology and operations functions have traditionally operated independently. Technology facilitated the operations staff's work, but operations, underwriting, claim and marketing was the principal driver of corporate performance. No reputed world-class insurance software, mainly local in-house developed software, which has low efficiency and ultimately resulting in low performance. Many insurers still struggle to build the technological and organizational foundations as well as the necessary partnerships to generate value from their ecosystem approach. Actions required for transformation, I will be very brief here. Regulatory reform is crucial. Modernization and adaptation of current Insurance Act to attract global insurance companies in Bangladesh, where PwC is deeply engaged with Insurance Institute of India as well as Government of Bangladesh, Ministry of Commerce, Ministry of Finance, and the Insurance Development and Regulatory Authority. Effective nationwide awareness and trust building initiatives by the ministry, introducing graduate and postgraduate program on insurance in full in all public and reputed private universities to build human capital and creating more actuaries in Bangladesh. You'll be very happy to note that yes, our Honorable Prime Minister has approved even giving scholarship for creating more actuaries out of the UK campuses. So there is a program launched by City University in London where Bangladeshi young talents are given scholarship to become actuaries, along with the Dhaka University's Commerce faculty who has been asked to make and build more actuaries in-house in the country. Introducing advanced learning and training curriculum for Bangladesh Insurance Association and other training institutes. Maybe they need to follow what Insurance Institute of India has followed. Attract talents from renowned schools and universities. Government initiatives on a larger scale in the form of sufficient support to launch microinsurance, agri, poultry and cattle insurance coverage, where we are working with our insurance practice in South Asia with Mr. Joydeep Roy as well as Mr. Amit Roy to help Bangladesh Finance Ministry, wage earner insurance as well as rural health insurance programs. Developing inclusive insurance products to bring the huge number of uninsured people, uncovered people under the umbrella of the insurance. Recent initiatives that might show a ray of hope. Ministry of Finance with the support of IDA and World Bank funding has started insurance regulatory strengthening project. Under awareness and literacy package that we have mentioned already, redesigning and developing the curriculum of Bangladesh Insurance Association and of course Bangladesh Insurance Development and Regulatory Authority. Under the asset and liability management, redesign the process, activities and policies of Sadharan Bima Corporation, General Insurance Corporation under the auspices of the Government of Bangladesh, and the Life Insurance Corporation, which is Jivan Bima Corporation. Under regulatory and supervisory package being undertaken by PwC along with its partners, design policy and guideline, review existing laws and suggesting necessary amendments, prepare a comprehensive and world-class guideline for IDRA. Under IT development project, development of core insurance software, regulatory and monitoring software, call center, data center, use of AI and BI, business intelligence, robotics, reports and dashboards, etc. Preparing for bank assurance that I have already mentioned. Ongoing regulatory reforms should create a friendly business environment for compliant local and global insurers. Bank assurance is likely to increase penetration as the insurance sector will be able to penetrate the established market of banking, already established market of banking. With economic growth and affordability, middle class rise, the insurance sector of Bangladesh will find its desired and deserved growth with proper awareness and the right mix of course, products with the help of new technology and the emerging technology. Thank you so much. Godspeed.
I would request Mr. Rashid to kindly stay back on stage, as I would request to come up on stage Mr. Otonu Sen to kindly felicitate Mr. Mamun Rashid from Bangladesh. Mr. Mamun Rashid, PwC, Managing Partner, Country Clients and Market Lead, Bangladesh. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Now I would request Mr. Amit Roy to once again kindly come up on stage. And I would request Mr. Otonu Sen once again to felicitate Mr. Roy. Thank you so much, gentlemen. So with that, we come to the end of this introductory session. And it's time that we get into our awards segment. Well, positive thinkers always believe and always say that live every moment of your life. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Nothing is assured. Well, that's very true. Nothing in life is assured. At least when you are sitting in front of me from different parts of the world, I at least believe that nothing is assured, but everything can be insured at the right time. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time that we take this honor and privilege of giving away these awards. I'm sure the business that you are in is something that gives you lots of rewards, but passion and endeavor and willingness to do best in your job also requires awards. Everybody in this room right now, sitting in front of me, working with passion, living a life, who has already passed the last 2 years and is here, is a winner to me. So can I once again hear a huge round of applause for yourself? Ladies and gentlemen, so we have 6 countries and a category for special awards. The first country that I shall be starting off with is a very beautiful country. Not only that, is also known to be one of the cleanliest countries in the world. Please put your hands together for Bhutan. To give away the awards, I would request to come up on stage Mr. Otonu Sen. Once again, with a roaring applause, I would request Mr. Sen to come up. The first category, ladies and gentlemen, is the Best Insurance Company of the Year. And the award for the Best Insurance Company of the Year for Bhutan goes to Bhutan Insurance Limited. Put your hands together for Bhutan Insurance Limited. I would request Mr. Sen to kindly stay back. The next category, ladies and gentlemen, is the Best Reinsurer of the Year. And get ready to put your hands together for GIC, Bhutan Reinsurance Company Limited. I believe our friend from the company has not here, yet our good wishes and the awards definitely go to him. I would request Mrs. Sen to also kindly stay back for the next country that we'll be going right now. Yes, it feels like a world travel right now. I'm having a beautiful world travel in Asia. Let's move on to Myanmar, which is my next country. And the first, yes, ladies and gentlemen, put a huge round of applause for Myanmar as well. Acha, here is one announcement. All my friends at the back, they think hum log to piche hai, nobody can see us. But trust me, I can't see the first, so there is too much of light. I can see everybody at the back and everybody who's not clapping. Let's hear it loud for Myanmar. The first category, ladies and gentlemen, here is Best General Insurance Company of the Year. And it goes to AYA Sompo Insurance Company Limited. I would quickly move on to my next award, which is the Most Effective Adoption of Technology. And this award goes to Prudential Myanmar Life Insurance. Do we have our friend? Moving on to my next award, the Best Practices in Crop Insurance. And the award goes to Global World Insurance Company Limited.
Many people could not travel because of the restrictions.
I will announce that. The next category, ladies and gentlemen, is a jury award titled The Best Innovation and Diversification introduced by a company. And the award goes to Global World Insurance Company Limited. Thank you so much, sir, and thank you so much, Mr. Sen. Ladies and gentlemen, I am announcing the awards one by one, and some of our friends have not been able to attend this award ceremony because of pandemic restrictions going all around the world, as you would understand. But I also believe that all the people who are present here, they are one family. So we will all cheer and give a round of applause for each other. Now it's time that I move on to my next country. Once again, a very beautiful country, and sometimes I really don't understand how that's a different country, because whenever I go, I just feel all the warmth and all the love that I get in my own country. Let's move on to Nepal. And to give away the awards for Nepal, I'd like to welcome on stage Mr. Deepak Gorbole. Can we please have Mr. Gorbole on stage? Welcome, sir. The first category for Nepal is Best Life Insurance Company of the Year, which goes to Life Insurance Corporation Nepal Limited. We have our friends from LIC Kolkata. I would request them to kindly come up on stage and accept this award on behalf of LIC Nepal. See, I told you, at the end, it's one family, one conglomerate. Next, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to move on to a certificate of appreciation for outstanding performance in the life insurance industry of Nepal, which goes to Surya Life Insurance Company Limited. Thank you so much, sir, and thank you, Mr. Gorbole. For the next awards, I'd like to welcome on stage to give away the awards. I'd like to call upon Mr. S.N. Bhattacharya. Let's welcome him. Ladies and gentlemen, for Nepal, the category that we are going to move on to is the Best General Insurance Company of the Year, which goes to United Insurance Company, Nepal. Thank you so much. The next category, ladies and gentlemen, is the most effective adoption of technology for Nepal, and the award goes to Surya Life Insurance Company Limited. Thank you so much. And thank you, Mr. Bhattacharya. I would now like to call upon stage Mr. Amit Roy for the next category of awards. Welcome, sir. The next category of award is the Certificate of Appreciation for outstanding performance for most effective adoption of technology in Nepal insurance industry. And the certificate of appreciation goes to Life Insurance Corporation, Nepal. I would request our friends from India, from LIC India, to kindly come up on stage and accept the award on their behalf. Thank you so much. The next category is Best Strategies for Insurance Spreading, which again goes to LIC Nepal. I would request our friend from LIC India to kindly come up on stage and accept the award. The next award, ladies and gentlemen, is a Certificate of Appreciation for Outstanding Performance for Best Strategies in Insurance Spreading in Nepal Insurance Industry. And this Certificate of Appreciation goes to Surya Life Insurance Company Limited. Thank you so much, and thank you so much, Mr. Roy, for coming once again. Next, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to a country which is very beautiful, surrounded by the seas, and also has a lot of greenery, but we love it for the spices. Let's move on to Sri Lanka. And to give away the awards, I'd like to welcome on stage Mr. Shudhin Roy Chaudhary. The first category for Sri Lanka is Best Life Insurance Company of the Year, which goes to Soft Logic Life Insurance PLC. The next category, ladies and gentlemen, is Best Life Insurance Company of the Year Special Recognition. And this award goes to HNB Assurance PLC. Moving on to our next category, which is a Certificate of Appreciation for the outstanding performance in the life insurance industry of Sri Lanka. And this award goes to Arpico Insurance PLC. The next category, ladies and gentlemen, is Best General Insurance Company of the Year, which goes to LOLC General Insurance PLC. Okay, can I hear a louder round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? Everybody. Thank you, Mr. Roy Chaudhary. Thank you so much. For the next awards, I'd like to welcome on stage Mr. Otonu Sen once again. Ladies and gentlemen, we are still in this beautiful country of Sri Lanka, and this next category is the Best General Insurance Company of the Year Special Recognition, which goes to HNB General Insurance Limited. The next category is a Certificate of Appreciation for the outstanding performance in the general insurance industry of Sri Lanka. And it goes to Fair First Insurance Limited, Sri Lanka. Moving on to the next category, we have the company with the best health insurance coverage of the year. Once again, it goes to Fair First Insurance Limited, Sri Lanka. The next category, ladies and gentlemen, is the Best Risk Management Strategy of the Year. And who are the ones who have done it best? Please put your hands together for Arpico Insurance PLC. The next category, ladies and gentlemen, is the Best Strategies for Insurance Spreading, and it goes to Janashakti Insurance PLC. The next award, ladies and gentlemen, do we have our friends from Janashakti Insurance? Moving on to our next category, which is the Best Strategies for Insurance Spreading Jury Award. And this jury award goes to LIC Sri Lanka.
Somebody from LIC India. Somebody from LIC India.
They are coming in. we have our friends from LIC India. We would request them to kindly come up on stage and accept this award. Thank you so much. Moving on to our next category, which is the best strategies for insurance spreading special recognition. And we specially recognize Sanasa Life Insurance Company PLC. Thank you so much. The next category, ladies and gentlemen, is the best innovation and diversification introduced by a company. And this is a jury award. And it goes to Amana Takaful Insurance. The next category, ladies and gentlemen, is the best micro insurer. And once again, it goes to our friends who are not present right here. Fair First Insurance Limited, Sri Lanka. Ladies and gentlemen, due to COVID restrictions, a lot of our friends from Sri Lanka could not attend this award ceremony, but we heartily congratulate them for this wonderful award ceremony and winning so many awards in different categories. Congratulations. And thank you so much, sir. The next country that I'll be moving on to, ladies and gentlemen, is a country, since I am a Bengali girl and I stay in West Bengal, I think I share my mother tongue with them and the love for Bengali, definitely. Let's move on to Bangladesh. Please put your hands together for Bangladesh. I would request Mr. Shudheen Roy Chaudhary to kindly come up on stage to give away the next few awards. The first category here, ladies and gentlemen, is Best Life Insurance Company of the Year, which goes to National Life Insurance Company Limited, Bangladesh. Moving on to our next category, which is the Best Life Insurance Company of the Year, Special Recognition. And this award goes to LIC Bangladesh. Again, we have our friends from LIC India and we would request them to kindly accept the award on their behalf. The next award, ladies and gentlemen, is a Certificate of Appreciation for Outstanding Performance in the Life Insurance Industry of Bangladesh. And this award goes to Rupali Life Insurance Company. We do not seem to have our friends from the company, but our congratulations definitely go to them. And thank you, Mr. Roy Chaudhary, for being here with us. Ladies and gentlemen, for the next few awards for Bangladesh, I'd like to welcome on stage Mr. Mamoon Rashid. Please welcome Mr. Rashid with a round of applause. The first category is the Best General Insurance Company of the Year, and it goes to Green Delta Insurance Company. The next category is a special category because it's a Best General Insurance Company of the Year special recognition, and it goes to Central Insurance Company Limited. The next award, ladies and gentlemen, is a Certificate of Appreciation for Outstanding Performance in the General Insurance Industry of Bangladesh, and it goes to Eastern Insurance Company Limited. Our friends from Eastern Insurance are not here, and the next category is Company with the Best Health Insurance Coverage of the Year. And it also goes to Eastern Insurance Company Limited. The next category, ladies and gentlemen, is the most effective adoption of technology, and it goes to Nitol Insurance Company Limited. Thank you so much, sir. The next category is the most effective adoption of technology special recognition, and it goes to Eastern Insurance Company Limited. Our friends from Eastern Insurance are right now not here, so we'll move on to our next category, which is a Certificate of Appreciation for Outstanding Performance for the most effective adoption of technology in the Bangladesh insurance industry. And it goes to Central Insurance Company Limited. The next category, ladies and gentlemen, is the Best Risk Management Strategy of the Year, which goes to Central Insurance Company Limited. The next category is the Best Risk Management Strategy of the Year special recognition, which goes to Nitol Insurance Company Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the Best Risk Management Strategy of the Year special recognition, Nitol Insurance Company Limited. The next category is the Certificate of Appreciation, Outstanding Performance for Best Risk Management Strategy of the Year in Bangladesh Insurance Industry. And it goes to Eastern Insurance Company Limited. The next category, ladies and gentlemen, is the Best Strategies for Insurance Spreading, and it once again goes to Nitol Insurance Company Limited. Thank you so much, sir, and thank you, Mr. Rashid, for being here with us. I would now like to request Mr. Joydeep Roy to kindly come up on stage for the next few awards. The next category, ladies and gentlemen, is the Best Strategies for Insurance Spreading special recognition, and it goes to Central Insurance Company Limited. Thank you. The next category is a Certificate of Appreciation, Outstanding Performance for Best Strategies in Insurance Spreading in Bangladesh Insurance Industry. And it goes to LIC Bangladesh. I would request our friends from LIC India to kindly come up on stage and accept this award on behalf of LIC Bangladesh. The next category is the Best Innovation and Diversification introduced by a company. It's a jury award and it goes to Phoenix Insurance Company Limited. The next award, ladies and gentlemen, is, well, I really feel proud and privileged to be announcing this. Women in Insurance Leadership, and it goes to Green Delta Insurance Company. The next category is a certificate of appreciation for outstanding performance for encouraging women in insurance leadership in Bangladesh Insurance. And the award goes to Life Insurance Corporation of Bangladesh. Let us have our friends from LIC India to kindly come up and accept the award. The next award, ladies and gentlemen, is the best practices in crop insurance, and it once again goes to Green Delta Insurance Company. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time that we move on to our next country. Okay, so, sir, thank you, yes, so much. Well, the next country really gets me excited because, you know, you may have a trip and tour of the whole world, but then you have to come back home. And ladies and gentlemen, after having a tour of these beautiful countries that I just took you to, let's come back to India. The next country that I'm going to present the awards to is India, and to give away the first few awards, I'd request Mr. Rajorshi Ghosh to kindly come up on stage. Welcome, sir. The first category here is the Best Life Insurance Company of the Year, second runner-up. And it goes to ICICI Prudential Life Insurance Company Limited. Thank you, both of you gentlemen. I'd now request Mr. Otanu Sen to kindly come up on stage. The next category, ladies and gentlemen, is the Best Life Insurance Company of the Year, first runner-up. And it goes to SBI Life Insurance Company Limited. The next category, ladies and gentlemen, is The best life insurance company of the year. And since we are in India, and I think the award winners did not have COVID restrictions, they have all traveled and are present. Can I have any guesses? The best life insurance company of the year, India. LIC took away everybody's award. Since they are present, all the LIC awards have gone to them. Put your hands together for Tata AIA Life Insurance Company Limited. The next award, ladies and gentlemen, is the Best General Insurance Company of the Year, second runner-up. And the Best General Insurance Company of the Year, second runner-up. Put your hands together for Tata AIG General Insurance Company Limited. The next category, ladies and gentlemen, is the Best General Insurance Company of the Year, first runner-up. And it goes to HDFC Orgo General Insurance Company Limited. The next category, ladies and gentlemen, is the Best General Insurance Company of the Year. As you've already realized, I'm coming up with second runner-up, first runner-up, and the best. But you have to guess it. Best General Insurance Company of the Year. Bajaj, ICICI, I got two names. Anybody? People at the back. You can guess. I can't hear you. SBI. Any more? The Best General Insurance Company of the Year goes to SBI General Insurance Company Limited. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Sen. Now I'd like to welcome on stage Mr. Sudhin Roy Chaudhary once again to give away the next few awards. The next award, ladies and gentlemen, is the company with the best health insurance coverage of the year. Second runner-up. And it goes to National Insurance Company Limited. Moving on to the next category, the company with the best health insurance coverage of the year, first runner-up. And it goes to Star Health and Allied Insurance Company Limited. Moving on to the next category, the company with the best health insurance coverage of the year. And of course, since it's the best category, it's time for you to guess. The best health insurance coverage of the year. Which company? Okay, I got a name from the first table. Anybody at the back? The center tables? People are still discussing and thinking. It's like hall collection. Please put your hands together for Bajaj Allianz General Insurance Company Limited. Moving on to my next category, the best strategies for insurance spreading. Second runner-up. And it goes to SBI Life Insurance Company Limited. The next category, ladies and gentlemen, is the best strategies for insurance spreading, first runner-up. And it goes to Shriram Life Insurance Company Limited. The next category, ladies and gentlemen, you already know the category. The best strategies for insurance spreading. Okay, it's not the second or the first runner-up. This is the best. So let's hear your guesses. Best strategies for insurance spreading. I need a little louder. One. Any other names? Table number 2, any other names? Still thinking and discussing. So guys, let's put a huge round of applause for Tata AIA Life Insurance Company Limited. Thank you so much, and thank you, Mr. Roy Chaudhary. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time that I welcome on stage Mr. Joydeep Roy. Please welcome him for the next few awards. Ladies and gentlemen, the next category that we are barging into is the most effective adoption of technology. And as we all know, that technology has completely changed the scenario in every industry. You got to be technologically sound or you got to vanish. And definitely the insurance industry is coming forward, is going ahead with technological advancements and the spirit to insure people's lives. Ladies and gentlemen, the most effective adoption of technology goes to Go Digit General Insurance Limited. But in this category, ladies and gentlemen, we do not have just one award. We also have an award for the runner-up. Most effective adoption of technology. Runner-up goes to Cholamandalam MS General Insurance Company Limited. Put your hands together for Cholamandalam. The next award, ladies and gentlemen, is the Best Risk Management Strategy of the Year. And the Best Risk Management Strategy of the Year goes to Bajaj Allianz General Insurance Company Limited. The next category is Best Risk Management Strategy of the Year, a runner-up, and it goes to ICICI Prudential Life Insurance Company Limited. As we move on to the next category, ladies and gentlemen, I would also request you that once you come up on stage for accepting your award, please stand at the center of the stage, a little at the center from all sides. The next category is the Best Innovation and Diversification introduced by a company. And this is a jury award. Put your hands together for ICICI Prudential Life Insurance Company. The next category, ladies and gentlemen, is the Best Customer-Oriented Company runner-up. And it goes to PNB MetLife India Insurance Company Limited. Please put your hands together for PNB MetLife India Insurance Company Limited. The next is the best customer-oriented company, and it goes to India First Life Insurance Company Limited. Thank you so much, and thank you so much, sir, for being here with us. I would now like to welcome on stage Mr. Deepak Gorbole for the next few awards. As I always say, ladies and gentlemen, definitely, as women, we have moved forward in life. We are fighting our battles every day. We are becoming victorious. And thank you to the world for appreciating and witnessing this beautiful journey that we are having. And I'm very proud to announce the next category, which is for women leadership. The next category is Women in Insurance Leadership. And it goes to HDFC Life Insurance Company Limited. Please, everybody in the room, let's hear it for HDFC Life Insurance Company Limited for Women in Insurance Leadership.
She's requesting her colleagues to come on.
She would request her teammates to kindly come up on stage. Gentlemen, if you could quickly come up on stage. The next category is Women in Insurance Leadership runner-up, and it goes to Ageas Federal Life Insurance. Can we please put your hands together for Ageas Federal Life Insurance? The next award is the Best Practices in Crop Insurance, and it goes to Agriculture Insurance Company of India Limited. Put your hands together for Agriculture Insurance Company of India. the best practices in crop insurance runner-up goes to Reliance General Insurance Company Limited. Please put your hands together for Reliance General Insurance Company Limited for best practices in crop insurance runner-up. The next category, ladies and gentlemen, is the best reinsurer of the year. And put your hands together for General Insurance Corporation of India. Moving on to the next award, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Gorbule, I would request you to kindly stay back. It is all the more a matter of privilege for us that Mr. Otun Hussain has once again joined us back on stage.
A few of the eyebrows raised, I would like to explain it. How can one person is giving awards and one person is receiving awards? I wear two hats. I am a General Manager, General Insurance Corporation of India, GI Siri. I am happy to receive this award on their behalf. And I'm on deputation on Insurance Institute of India as Secretary General. So I have been so happy in distributing the awards on behalf of insurance, on behalf of the chamber. Thank you, sir, for giving me this great opportunity. Okay.
It is a pleasure. I have to be there? I don't think so.
Sir. Mr. Sen, please stay back. Thank you so much, sir. The next category is the Broker of the Year. And the Broker of the Year goes to Anand Rathi Insurance Brokers Limited. And we also have the Broker of the Year Special Recognition. And it goes to PhonePe Insurance Broking Services Private Limited. Thank you so much, and thank you so much, both of you gentlemen. Yes, thank you so much, sir. The next three awards, ladies and gentlemen, are special awards. Well, I believe that every award is special, but the next is a special category award being presented to you by Indian Chamber of Commerce. To give away the first award in the special award category, I'd like to welcome Mr. Shudhin Roy Chaudhuri. Please welcome him with a round of applause. this category is ICC Special Award for and as Protector of the Nation. Please put your hands together as I welcome on stage Life Insurance Corporation of India. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, this is so special that we all believe, my friends who are here from India must be knowing this, that a number of insurance companies have come up and they are doing wonderful job and all our appreciations are here for them. But to a lot of people, still confuse the word insurance with LIC. So, you know, in interior parts of India, they don't say, get yourself an insurance. They say, get yourself an LIC. So once again, a round of applause for LIC India. And thank you so much, Mr. Roy Chaudhary, for being here with us. For the next award, I'd like to welcome on stage Mr. Amit Roy to give away the awards. The next category is ICC Special Award for Contribution to Insurance Industry in Sri Lanka. And it goes to Union Assurance PLC. Join. For the next award, I'd like to welcome on stage Mr. Joydeep Roy to give away the award. And this category, which is the last category for the evening, ladies and gentlemen, hold your breath as I right now announce the ICC Special Award for Investment, Innovation and Bank Assurance Promotion. And it goes to Star Union Dalchi Life Insurance. And thank you so much, sir. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of the awards ceremony. But as I always say, awards are only appreciations to boost your morale. But one thing I want to tell you, not as a part of the insurance industry, but maybe I am a part because I am one of your customers. I am someone whose life you are insuring every day. This is not just a profession. This is not just where you earn money, where you make a career. The industry that you are in, the job that you are doing is actually a noble job. So I actually feel extremely privileged and honored to be hosting the 3rd Emerging Asia Insurance Awards 2021. Congratulations, all of you, for a wonderful evening. And this is not the end of it, as now I would like to welcome on stage Mr. Shantan Mojumdar, Senior Assistant Director, Economic Affairs and Policy, Indian Chamber of Commerce. Please give a round of applause as I welcome him.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am here to announce a couple of things. This year we have tried to introduce one new feature, because every year, even in this year, people were giving me the mobile phone to take the photographs, and they ask us for the photographs. It takes a little time to send it. We are trying a new technology wherein we'll be able to give all the winners photograph before you leave these premises tonight. The job is on the registration table. After the dinner, you can collect your photographs, your award receiving photographs. That is something you can do. Secondly, this award would never have been possible without the guidance and leadership of our esteemed jury and our process reviewer. It's time to felicitate them. So first, may I request Mr. Sudhin Roy Chaudhary sir and also Mr. Atanu Sen sir to come on the dais and to felicitate Mr. Joydeep Roy and Mr. Amit Roy of PwC. I am doing this together because we have some more cultural programs and 3-4 items, so it's 8:30 already, and there are restrictions that you have to end by 10:30. I request Mr. Atanu Sen to felicitate Mr. Joydeep Roy as a jury. Sir, apni edike. And now request Mr. Sudhin Roy Chaudhary to kindly felicitate Mr. Amit Roy. I'll request Rajorshi to come to the dais, please. Rajorshi Ghosh. Oh, he is coming. Rajorshi, I'll request you to felicitate our two esteemed jury members, Mr. Sudhin Roy Chaudhary and Mr. Atanu Sen. And on a lighter note, I'd request Rajoshi to stay back and call the person with two hats. You please come on with the triple I hat, because you are our association partner and we'd like to felicitate you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for all the support. Thank you. Yes, you should take a group photo, in fact. Thank you for all the people who have joined us. I'll just describe this brief agenda. This formal part is over. Okay. Okay, we'll take a little time to set up the stage. We have 3 performances today. Meanwhile, the bar is open. You can enjoy your drinks. And as I told, before leaving the convention hall, please collect your photograph from outside. And all the Indian company winners, I'll request you, we have put up a small winner board there. So our people are there. Kindly go and give your reactions, if you may please. So thank you, and I'll now let Anurima take over and give introductions to the musical performance and the troops that will be performing, but probably after a few minutes. Thank you and good night.
Hello. So ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome back. As we all know that our friends from different countries, so other than India, we have Bhutan, Myanmar, Bangladesh, Nepal. What am I missing out? Which country? Sri Lanka, Bangladesh. So all our neighboring countries are right here, whom we love, who love us so much. They are right here. And I must tell you that right now, when you are in Kolkata, you must be thinking, well, this is not the capital of the country, Delhi is. This was the British capital, so you can see the buildings. We still have a little British architecture left in the country. But also, you are in a capital. You are in the cultural capital of our country. Yes, this is Kolkata, and here, every single person, every single child, girl or a boy, we always try to indulge in some or the other cultural form. Whether it's music, whether it's dance, whether it's painting, whether it's poetry, we must have our intellects churning from the very childhood. So ladies and gentlemen, right now I feel very privileged and honored to be presenting in front of you our next presentation, which is the Sitar-Scape. The Sitar-Scape is a classical instrumental fusion band directed by Sri Shomujit Paul, Shri Shomujit Paul, let me introduce him to all of you. He is an A-grade artist of All India Radio and Doordarshan Kolkata. He has won the President's Award and a first-class first and a gold medalist in sitar. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Shomujit Paul on sitar, accompanied by Mr. Arjit Shah on tabla and percussions, and Mr. Pritish Paul on electric guitar. Get ready to be swept by some music that is classical in category but is soul-stirring in every way. Please welcome Sitarscape.
Hello, hello. check, check. সেটা একটা লেভেলটা একটু দেখ। Hello, check. Hello, hello. Good evening. Namaskar, everyone. We are the Sitarscape, a classical instrumental fusion band. Today we will start with a very interesting composition based in rag, jog. The name of the composition is Colors of Life. I hope you will all liked it and be with us. Thank you so much.
Hello. Ladies and gentlemen, how did you like that last piece? If you really liked it, I think artists are always awaiting your claps and your applauses. Let's hear it for them. Thank you so much, Sitarscape. We'd once again like to thank you, Somajit Paul on sitar, Mr. Arjit Shaha on tabla and other percussion, and Pritish Paul on electric guitar. Ladies and gentlemen, now let's move on to the next segment, which is a classical performance in dance. As we all know that India has a very diversified heritage. So North India has a different dance form, South India has a different dance form, and it's not just North India and South India. As you move from one state to the other, we have different classical dance forms. So right now I'm going to present in front of you two of those Indian dance forms and a beautiful fusion and amalgamation of that. My next performance is a mixture of 3 different dance forms. First of all, Kathak, which is again from North India, and that shall be presented by Bapun Bishash and Devjit Sarkar. The next dance form is Bharatnatyam from South India by Devjit Ghosh, and Kathakali, again from the extreme south, Mr. Divendu Tarafdar. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's see how Kathak, Bharatnatyam and Kathakali finally steal the show.
दामिनी चिदामकत चाल मतवारी चाल मतवारी चाल मतवारी
शाम रोक लई रोक लई रोक लई ढाई शाम रोक लई औचक मुख चूम लई मुख चूम लई मुख चूम लई सर से मोरी चुनरी गई 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 सर से मोरी चुनरी गई सरक 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 काहे छेड़ छेड़ मोहे गरबा लगाए काहे छेड़ छेड़ मोहे गरबा लगाए काहे छेड़ छेड़ मोहे नंद को लाल सोठीट नंद को लाल सोठीट बरबस मोरी लाजली लाजली बरबस मोरी लाजली बिंदा शाम मानत नाही बिंदा शाम मानत नाही कासे कहूँ मैं अपने जिया की सुनत नाही माई काहे छेड़ छेड़ मोहे इश्क दधकी भरी मटकी दधकी भरी मटकी दधकी भरी मटकी लई जात रही डगर बीच आहट सुन आहट सुन जियरा गयो धड़क 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 काहे छेड़ 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 मोहे कर पकड़त चूड़िया सब कर की कर की कर की कर की कर पकड़त चूड़िया सब कर की कर की कर की कासे कहूँ मैं अपने जिया की सुनत नाही माई काहे छेड़ छेड़ मोहे
शस्त्रार्थं शक्रसूनौ गतवति शकुने तादृशं छद्मप्रवृत्तौ स्मारं समस्तप्रतिदिनं स्मरोष्म सभीमा वर्षादिरेक भ्रमित परिघदत्तादि रुट्ठाक्षिकोण चिन्ता सन्तपितान्दशमनसुतमसौ वाचमित्या
एक तो पैर शाम रंग डूबे दूजे कल नाही भावे जियरा बदरा आए बदरा आए बदरा सावन की रुत ऐसी सावन की रुत ऐसी मोहे ना सुहावे घर नाही आज श्याम मुरारा
राहत तत थी दिन रैन राहत तत थी दिन रैन भावत ना था कछु का आयो घनश्याम आयो घनश्याम आयो घनश्याम तुम जैसे दिखे तो छुप जाऊं मैं कहीं प्रीत न हो बदनाम आयो घनश्याम
நடனம் செய்யும் பாதனார் நம்மையாடும் நாதனார் 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 நடனம் செய்யும் பாதனார் நம்மை ஆடும் நாதனார் நடனம் செய்யும் பாதனார் நம்மை ஆடும் நாதனார் நடனம் செய்யும் பாதனார் நம்மையாடும் நாதனார் நடனம் செய்யும் பாதனார் நம்மையாடும் நாதனார் நடனம் செய்யும் பாதனார் நம்மையாடும் நாதனார் நடனம் செய்யும் பாதனார் நம்மை ஆடும் நாதனார் நடனம் செய்யும் பாதனார் நம்மையாடும் நாதனார் நடனம் செய்யும் பாதனார் நம்மையாடும் நாதனார் நடனம் செய்யும் வீடம் கொள்காளி முன்னே நின்று திமிதாம் ககதிமிதாம் கதிகிணதோம் என்று வீடம் கொள்காளி முன்னே நின்று திமிதாம் ககதிமிதாம் கதிகிணதோம் என்று வீடம் கொள்காளி முன்னே நின்று திமிதாம் ககதிமிதாம் கதிகிணதோம் என்று செம்போர் சதங்கை பொலிக்க தேவர் கணம் குதூகலிக்க செம்போர் சதங்கை பொலிக்க தேவர் கணம் குதூகலிக்க செம்போர் சதங்கை பொலிக்க
கிண்ண கிண கிணத்தாம் கிணி தக்கின் கிணித தக்கிண்ண கிண கிணத்தாம் கிணி தக்கின் கிணித தக்கிண்ண கிணாங்குதோம் கிணி தக்கினாங்குதோம் தக்கின் கிணாங்குதோம் கிணி தக்கினாங்குதோம் கிணித கிங் கிணித கிங் கிணி கிணித தஜம் 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 தக்கிணித கிங் கிணித king kini kini ta tajam 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 tak kini ta king kini ta king kini kini ta tajam 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 tajam
செம்போர் சதங்கை பொலிக்க தேவர் கணம் புதுகலிக்க அன்பர்கள் கை அஞ்சலிக்க அன்னவர் எண்ணம் பலிக்க அன்பர்கள் கை அஞ்சலிக்க அன்னவர் எண்ணம் பலிக்க செம்போர் சதங்கை பொலிக்க தேவர் கணம் புதுகலிக்க அன்பர்கள் கை அஞ்சலிக்க அன்னவர் எண்ணம் பலிக நடனம் செய்யும் பாதனார் நம்மையாளும் நாதனார் நடனம் செய்யும்
Hello. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. And that deserves a huge round of applause, I believe. Indian classical dance forms and how beautifully they have been presented right here on the stage at the 3rd Emerging Asia Insurance Awards 2021. Thank you. Thank you so much. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have one more musical extravaganza that is going to follow. We have a musical troupe right here from the soil of Bengal. A musical troupe that has taken music to newer levels internationally, because our performers might be performing right here in Kolkata. They might be hailing from the soil of Kolkata, but they have won the hearts of millions and millions of people all over the world. Ladies and gentlemen, I shall introduce my musical troupe in a short while. But before that, today I have an emerging talent. This is Emerging Asia Awards, and today we have an emerging talent who will be gracing the stage. By qualification, he is a B.Tech engineer, and he has been working in a big corporate company, as we all intend to do right after our B.Techs. But then he left it all to pursue a career in music, a career in singing out of passion. He started his journey in social media, as we all know, a YouTube channel, maybe a YouTube song, but a good talent, a talent that should be found out by people, becomes sensational in no time at all. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have one such talent amongst us. I shall be introducing him in a very short while, but I would take this opportunity to give my musicians some more time so that they can get ready with the stage. Till then, I hope all of you will be together here with us. A number of our friends are out there dining. We want them to join us back as well, because right after the musical talent I have been referring to, we will be followed up with a very dynamic musical band today. So please be with us, and I would request our console to play an amazing music as we get ready with the stage. And by then, I would request all our friends and all our members who are in the dining area to kindly come back and join us in the banquet.
Check. Hello, test. Hello, check. Test, hello. Hello, check, hello. Hello,